Yep, I'm totally lost. Though I think home is that way. Oh wait, did I just pop off? Oh crap, I popped off that map. That's not good. Hey guys, and welcome back to Digitrailz. I've done some stuff around the village. I've kind of tried to lit it up, and I've also done some trading and just some general maintenance around the village. I kind of want to show you guys what we did, but also what we're going to probably do is do some exploring. It is now 1.14.1, and I kind of want to... There's some stuff I'm going to need, so let's kind of just jump right into it. So I kind of just ground out a lot of trading. And the blacksmithing village over here, which I'm eventually going to end up moving over near the Fletchers for reasons I'll explain later, actually ended up having some stuff. I ended up getting my armor up to master. I haven't bought much from him yet in the master rank, but he now has all diamond armor for pretty decent prices. I'm still working on the toolsmith, but he is giving me a diamond axe, which I bought from him relatively early on because I was trying to get as much wood as possible, and it ended up coming in useful. These weaponsmiths I'm still working on, but one of the things I've been doing is leveling these guys up by buying the chainmail and iron armor from them, and coming down here to my my fast smelter and melting them down to iron nuggets, which I've then been taking 9 of which and turning them into iron bars. So I basically have, for 9 emeralds, I have an iron bar. My Fletchers I have are both masters as well. I don't remember if I showed in the last episode, but I have a good piercing crossbow and an arrow of healing. And I have a fire resistance arrow, which isn't that great, but he'll buy tripwires off me if I ever salvage any. I'm going to get some more Fletchers into here, and I'm going to make this into kind of a Fletcher's hut. But then I'm going to end up building, either in between here or over here, I'm going to build a forge. And it's going to be where all those guys end up working. Which kind of brings me to what's going to end up happening next. I need to find a jungle. A lot of my building projects and stuff, I want to get some bamboo. And I'm going to be using it for scaffolding to help me build, but also I want to use it for smelting the armor I get off those guys. And I'm going to use it for sticks for these guys, because sticks get me emeralds pretty quickly, and I can use those for trading. So I need bamboo, and I'm going to build a pretty decent bamboo farm. So I need to get you a job. This guy, let's see. I don't have a compass because I haven't found any redstone. I haven't actually dug deep enough to get the redstone. But we could just go out exploring. I did test the rendering to make sure we could render. I did kind of just go explore the maps. So I could just do some exploring and see what we have. I could just go up north and see if we can could do some stuff. And I think that may actually be the best bet. So why don't I get another map and let's see what is up north. See if it's actually worth exploring. And now that I am geared up and ready to go, let's head out on this journey to see what I am able to find. Fortunately, I have to trek through a dark oak forest first before I actually can get anywhere. And then a swamp. But then we'll go. Well, up here looks like we have a field, which is useful, I guess. Good to know, but nothing super interesting so far. All I've really found is, ooh, hi. I actually do like grabbing these large types of flowers because I can use them to make special types of dye farms. But past that, nothing really major. A flower biome. Okay, it looks like we are entering into new territory. Okay, so I had brought a cartographer's table with me so that I could actually make another map, and I'm trying to make a little bit of distance into this section so I can actually open up my next map. But before I do that, I kind of want to make a tiny bit more distance into here so that I don't overlay them. Okay. Now let's open up my empty map. Let's add a piece of paper. 1, 2, 3. Cool, same distance. Probably should have brought more empty maps. Now I don't need this one or this here, and we're good to go. And it looks like we have a desert. I'm kind of at a bed mishap. I'm fine, bed's still there. I don't know really where it is. It's a long story, don't want to get into it. But totally gonna grab some of these cactuses. Because I know I can totally use them for various things. And I also should have brought some torches with me. I really should have. But I didn't. I also want to get some acacia saplings. Once I chop down the right type of tree, that is. There we go. Get myself pillared up there. And then, there we go. This is not a terrible village. If I had come across this on my first day, that wouldn't have been bad. Let's grab a saddle. Not gonna... Ooh. I'm not gonna steal every thigh. Exactly what one of the things I've been needing. I'm gonna take everything, but I'm gonna take things I could use. Because I may come back and visit this place. Who knows, maybe I may want to reuse this village. Also, I'm starting to run low on materials. But I'll eat this apple. Well, let's at least loot it. But I'm not going to steal everything. I'm going to leave them to their own devices. But if they have anything that I could use that I don't currently have, or could necessarily need, I figure it's open for the taking. Kind of glad I didn't, though. This one has a literal pit underneath it, which would not have ended well. But what I think I may end up doing is spending the night here before I go. And what I may also do is actually put a... Actually, I don't have to put a banner here. I can... take my banner and... boop. That's been marked. And now I have a mark of this place where I go. I guess I should help them by... eradicating any pests, and then let's grab a horse and see what else we can find. Let's give him apple. Love me. Love me. I don't want to waste. Love me. What's that? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see if we can find a jungle. This should allow us to travel much faster. Sweet. Now we can actually see if we can find a jungle much, much quicker. Yep. I'm totally lost. Though I think home is that way. Though wait, did I just pop off? Oh crap, I popped off that map. That's not good. So I did some, after going on the adventure and some in real life sleeping on it, I decided I'm probably end up cutting out most of that adventure. Mostly to the fact of, as you can see with the right side, a lot of the map's more filled in than probably what I cut out. And the truth is, I got lost. So, and it really wasn't that enjoyable to watch. So, I didn't find a jungle. I actually ended up going to spawn. I'll probably splice in a few clips of it, but I went to spawn. I found the original village I went to on my episode 0. Found another desert village, but really not much was done except for getting lost. But in total, we got some stuff at the desert village. I got some sea pickles, which are pretty useful though. But we did get some things out of it. I am going to stash some of the stuff away, and we are going to turn one of these unemployed guys into a cleric. Because I'm going to have to start planting some of these melons. But I also, after thinking on it, I don't want to continue just searching around aimlessly for a jungle. So I used a mist, which is a software to kind of generate the world and look at a map to see where one would generate naturally. And I pulled up the coordinates for it. I figured I might as well to just kind of save time, since I got a little lost earlier, and kind of just get it done. That way, we can kind of just get going. Sometimes, unfortunately, content creation kind of gets in the way of this type of stuff, but you know what? I'm doing this for me anyways, so it doesn't matter either way, and I'd rather just get the bamboo and get back than have to waste all this time. But I'm actually going to give the cleric the home in here and give him the home. And yes, I know, I could totally just tell you guys, hey, I found it, lickety split, but honestly, truth of the matter is, even big YouTubers do it. And I found the software through watching Impulse S. Hey, this is my bed. Impulse SV doing it, so let's just make another one. I guess it's time for more beds in this place anyways. So let's go like this. Like this. Yeah, I saw Impulse SV in one of his recent videos in the 1.14 update using the software, so I figured I might as well I got the coordinates of it. There we go. Okay. And the reason why I want to get the bamboo is just because I want to explore the aspect of having more like I want to have to be able to build and use a scaffolding. Scaffolding will make my life easier when it comes to building, because I can go up and I can go down. Buildings, I don't have to keep going that way, but I can also use the bamboo to fuel my furnaces when I want to smelt armor, and I can also use my I can also use it to trade for sticks. So that way it becomes super multifunctional. Okay, so I have a general idea of which way we're going. We are going to be going to the west, which, if I remember correctly, is going to be this way. And we're going to be heading towards the mesa that I saw on kind of day 0. I'm going to cut out a lot of the just travel, because travel ain't fun. But one thing I found was, one thing that made travel super easy was this horse. But I salvaged some of the horse armor that I'd found really early on and threw it on, and that will hopefully make this journey for my horse way easier. So let's get moving. I had to pull off for a second because I found a above ground water city, and I figure this is a good chance to check it out. Coal. Good job. Screw bed. Push right. Where's there? Should be right last. Well, okay. Didn't get much from them, minus, you know, some normal stuff. I found a map that I ended up using for this area, so it's gonna help me with the mapping, but other than that, didn't really find much. Oh, let's see if I didn't see this one over here. Ah, there it is. I don't need that. That. And let's throw that in there. And there we go. Cool. We're good. I didn't find all of them, but I was having trouble actually swimming. So. Because I don't have the proper stuff for swimming. So. Okay, so now we're at a mesa, which means we're not far from the jungle. Ooh, that was freaking close. I'm gonna have to make a bed and sleep through the night. Let's climb up here. Get a little bit more depth between us and then we'll stop. I'll have to come back here at some point because I'd like to loot this place, but I am getting packed as is. But this place is definitely going to be good on loot in the future. And there's the jungle. There it is. Okay, and there's the quest of the episode. Bamboo. Okay, let's get rid of a couple things. I don't need... Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. But while I'm here, I'm going to also harvest I don't know why I brought a stone hoe with me. I can always make another one. There we go. A couple jungle saplings. Let's see if I can get myself one last thing. Need some cocoa beans. In the off chance that I have to trade dye. Get rid of this. Okay. Huh. Made it back to my bed. That's convenient. Well, I'm close to home, but I can't exactly go in yet. So what I'm going to do is I am going to see if I can find myself some surface iron and milk a cow. Because I don't want to have to fight off some... I don't want to fight off a raid right now, so let's see what I can do. Why is it whenever you want iron, there is no iron? Also, creepers are a pain. More creepers. Actually, creeper death actually helped. Let's get rid of this guy. Exactly what I needed to. I was trying to do it the legit way. Thanks to placing down a bed and securely keeping the loot up here. I can actually head down. Where's my horse? There he is. And I have triumphantly returned. A little battered, a little bit worse for wear. But alas, with stuff. I'll have to do some stuff with those maps. One of these days I'll have to make it so it's easier for me to find a better bed for myself. Okay, for now I just need to let these grow so I can get plenty of bamboo, and then I'll come back and harvest them, and we'll also work on getting an actual farm going. But I also need to work on some trades so I can actually repair a lot of my stuff. I think on that note, I'm going to wrap up this episode of Digitrailz. I definitely think it was a success that we got the bamboo, though I did have to use a third-party thing to see if I could find it. However, I am really glad we could get it, because now I can make myself some scaffolding blocks, and I'm also going to be able to make an auto farm that's going to make some really useful things going forward. I'm also planning on making some auto farms for some of these other guys, but going forward, we're going to start working on some infrastructure stuff for the town, and now that I have this, now that I have some scaffolding blocks, I'm also going to be able to do some spelunking a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. So that's going to be what's going to go forward, but I'm going to kind of grind out now and see if I can get some good trades, especially the cleric that we got. I want to see if I can get some good stuff from him. But anyways, you guys have a good day, and remember, have some fun. I should try and make an auto farm out of this guy, because he's definitely leaving some stuff. Anyways, see everyone.